ഇന്ന് ജൂൺ 19 വായനാ ദിനം. വായിക്കണം, നമ്മൾ വായിക്കണം, വായിച്ച് വായിച്ച് ജീവിക്കണം. വായനയ്ക്കായെന്നും കൂട്ടുനിന്ന് PN പണിക്കരെ ഓർത്തിടണം. വായിക്കണം, നമ്മൾ വായിക്കണം, വായിച്ച് വായിച്ച് ജീവിക്കണം. വായനയ്ക്കായെന്നും കൂട്ടുനിന്ന് PN പണിക്കരെ ഓർത്തിടണം. വായിച്ചു വളരുക എന്നു ചൊല്ലി ചിന്തിച്ചിടാനും സന്ദേശം നൽകി. വായിച്ചു വളരുക എന്നു ചൊല്ലി ചിന്തിച്ചിടാനും സന്ദേശം നൽകി. അക്ഷര വിപ്ലവം തീർത്തുവന്ന് സാക്ഷരരായിടാൻ കൂട്ടുനിന്ന്.
Happy morning, everyone. The dignitaries for this occasion are arriving. Let's all rise and give them a standing ovation. Please be seated.
Wisdom brings strength and knowledge gives power. Wisdom is like honey for your life. If you find it, your future is bright. Dear friends, the reason behind our gathering here is to inaugurate and celebrate the events. The 28th National Reading Day and Malayala Manorama Vainakalari held in the memory of PN Panikkar, the father of the library movement in the Indian state of Kerala.
Before we move into the proceedings of the celebration, let's call on the Almighty's presence through a prayer song. Let's all stand.
When the ocean rise and thunders roar, I will soar with you above the storm. Father, you are King over the land, and I will be to know your God. When the ocean rise and thunders roar, I will soar with you above the storm. Father, you are King over the flood, and I will get to know your God.
Thank you, friends.
The National Educational Policy 2020 has emphasized reading as a key skill for foundational learning. On 19 June 2017, the Honorable Prime Minister launched the 22nd National Level Reading Month celebrations and gave a clarion call to propagate the message of read and grow among all the citizens of the country. National Reading Day is an occasion celebrated to honor the initiation of library movement by PN Panikkar or Puduvayil Narayana Panikkar. He pioneered the establishment of first library in Kerala, and this marked the advance of literacy movement in India. Since then, reading is celebrated all over India to respect and honor the contribution of PN Panikkar and to appreciate the art of reading that gives us immense power. We now celebrate National Reading Day on his death anniversary.
Vainakalari, a comprehensive program undertaken by Malayala Manorama, has done remarkable work in enhancing the reading aptitude among students by sponsoring newspapers to school. Today, the dignitaries from Malayala Manorama, along with the dignitaries from Federal Bank, are here with the same cause, that is, to promote the habit of reading among the young.
There is little in life so reassuring as genuine welcome. The more we feel concerned for others and seek their well-being, the more friends we will have and the more welcome we will feel. To welcome the dignitaries onto the dais, I welcome Anvita Lopez, the president of Shackleton Literary Club.
Distinguished guests, dear sisters, teachers, students, and
joy and enthusiasm as we gather here to celebrate the occasion of Reading Day. It is a pleasure to witness this gathering of individuals who share a common passion for the written word, for the part of imagination and for the wisdom that can be found within the pages of a book. Reading Day is not just another event on the calendar. It is a celebration of the transformative power of reading. It is a reminder of the immense value that literature holds in our lives and profound impact it can have on shaping our thoughts, expanding our knowledge, and broadening our horizons. I'm honored to welcome you all to our school's Reading Day celebration. Today, as we celebrate the joy of reading, we are reminded of the power of books. Books can take us on a magical journey to far-off lands, introduce us to new cultures, and help us to explore our own identities. First and foremost, I would like to welcome our principal, Reverend Sister Tony, the person who embraces challenges, believes in continuous effort. Indeed, your work ethics is a true reflection that inspires everyone to achieve with an effort. We extend a genial welcome, dear sister. Next, I would like to welcome Mrs. Reshma, Manager of Federal Bank, Topomedi Branch. Hearty welcome, dear ma'am. Indeed, it's our immense pleasure to welcome Mr. Vinod V.S., Circulation Staff of Malayalam Panorama to this ceremony. Hearty welcome, dear sir. Next, I would like to welcome Mr. Anand Kumar, Malayalam Panorama agent, to the celebration of reading. We wholeheartedly welcome you, sir. We extend a very warm welcome to all our special guests from Baltic Secure. A heartfelt welcome to retired Professor Mr. Thomasin Xavier Sir, HOD of Chemistry Department, Secretariat College, Tevara, and Chief Patron of Malayalam Panorama, Akhila Kerala Baljan Sakhya, Kochi Union. Next, I would like to welcome retired headmaster of St. John the Baptist School, Mr. Joseph Petticat Sir, Vice Patron of Malayalam Panorama, Akhila Kerala Baljan Sakhya, Kochi Union. I would also like to welcome Mr. John P. Xavier Sir, Malayalam Panorama, Akhila Kerala Baljan Sakhya, Kochi Union, main Sahakari and Program Organizer. With all charming and cheerful greetings, I extend a hearty welcome to our respected Vice Principal, Reverend Sister Manju. It's a proud to extend a warm welcome to you, dear sister. I extend a rapturous welcome to our dear teachers who always express tenderness with the people whom you communicate. We are fortunate that you have been kind enough to extend your support. Welcome, dear teachers. Finally, I welcome the Treasures of Santa Maria. You are the true performers and you make the event colorful. Let this be a memorable and marvelous morning, leaving in everyone's heart an indelible mark. Once again, I welcome everyone to this momentous gathering. Thank you.
Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Let me take this opportunity to welcome our dear principal, Reverend Sister Dolly, a well-wisher and a friend of students for the presidential address.
A warm good morning to one and all gathered here. Very respected dignitaries, my dear teachers, and my dear Santamarians. It's indeed a pleasure. We all are filled with happy and joy on the day of the inauguration of Reading Day in memory of Panikumsa as well as along with the Malayalam Manorama Vayana Kalari. You all know the importance of the reading. Every year we conduct the reading day and celebrate the reading. At least 1 month we take up activities to inculcate reading habit among you. As well as the same, this year also we have planned a lot of activities to inculcate and develop the reading activities among these young ones in association with Malayalam Manorama with the support of the Federal Bank. Reading is not a past activity. It's present and it's future. It's a portal to knowledge as well as imagination. It's develop our understandings of our surroundings, our culture and our experiences make us to improve a lot. I would like to recall the famous writer Ronald Dahl. In his poem Television, very well explained and emphasized the importance of reading. He asked the kids, the students, to step back into reading. He says that read, and read. That will make you a creative and imaginative person. You know that nowadays this television has taken place or the mass media has taken place a lot of our time, where our minds get jammed with all the junk materials, which becomes more or less useless for you as a student. In that case, in the emphasis of Ronald Dahl and the story writer for the children, Rudyard Kipling, says we need to encourage the students to replace the TV or the mass media with a library where they can read and improve their personalities, their imagination and creativity. This is the age where you develop your imaginations. So, I also request everyone gathered here to improve your reading culture. We have got a good library where you get a lot of books material. Today even this Balajan Secure are contributing a lot of books to our library. So make use of all the facilities that you can develop the reading habit and improve your knowledge, enhance your knowledge. And for that case, it's not only a day for reading, we are conducting a lot of activities ahead. We are planning to celebrate this from this month to still June 29 as per the instruction of the board. So there will be a lot of activities we conducted along with the Malayalam Manorama as well as the literary club of our school. So I hope you all will develop your habit where you can improve yourself and dream a good future. You know, a good reader of today is a good leader of tomorrow. So if you read a lot, it's give you a lot of information about the surroundings and about your culture and about the present scenario. You know, the recently one who passed the NEET exam, she spent her time more than 15 hours in learning and reading. Very well she has explained that in the Manorama, in news we have read about that. She spent more than 15 hours in a day to read and learn. So reading is not a simple manner that we can just avoid. So my dear kids, it's my humble request to everyone, take make use of your time to read as much as you can, so that once you stand ahead, you may be a good person that will lead the surrounding. So wish you all the success ahead and remain. Thank you.
Purpose of light is to create more light, to open people's eyes, to reveal the marvels around. I now request the dignitaries, Mrs. Reshma, Manager of Federal Bank, the Tokumbadi branch, Vinod B.S., Circulation Staff, Deputy Manager, Malayalam Manorama, Mr. Thomachan Xavier, the Chief Patron of Malayalam Manorama, Akhila Kerala Balajana Sakyam, Kochi Union, Reverend Sister Dolly, our principal, and our student representative, Master Jeffin Xavier, our head boy, and Miss Juwita Justin, our head girl.
Let's now enjoy a performance coordinated by the coordinators of the Shackleton Literary Club. Let's welcome Diya Venkatesh onto the dais.
വായന അക്ഷരനിധിയിൽ നിന്നും നാം അറിവിൻ മുത്തുകൾ വാരേണം. പുസ്തകമെന്നൊരു ചെങ്ങാതി ഉത്തമനായൊരു വഴികാട്ടി. പുസ്തകമെന്നൊരു ചെങ്ങാതി ഉത്തമനായൊരു വഴികാട്ടി. അറിയുക നമ്മൾ ലോകത്തെ വായന എന്നൊരു കർമ്മത്താൽ. വായിച്ചങ്ങനെ വളരണം നേടണമെന്നും വിജ്ഞാനം. വായിച്ചങ്ങനെ വളരണം നേടണമെന്നും വിജ്ഞാനം. ജ്ഞാനത്തിൻ പ്രഭ വിതറേണം അജ്ഞതയെന്നും വെടിയേണം. പുസ്തക വായന ശീലത്താൽ അറിവിൻ ശോഭ പരക്കട്ടെ. പുസ്തക വായന ശീലത്താൽ അറിവിൻ ശോഭ പരക്കട്ടെ. അറിവിൻ ശോഭ പരക്കട്ടെ.
Thank you, Diya, for your awesome performance.
Coming up next is a melodious number by the Santa Maria Choir.
When I'm reading, I'm succeeding. I pick up a book and take a look, my mind just starts to grow. When I'm reading, I feel so free and turning pages, spending ages with friends and on my own. I love to read, I love to read, I love to read. And read and read and read, I love to read. I love to read, I love to read. And read and read and read, I love to read. Any type of book so free and turning pages, spending ages with friends and on my own. I love to read. I love to read. I love to read. And read and read and read. I love to read. I love to read. I love to read. And read and read and read. I love to read. Fiction, explanation, instructions, fairy tales, horror books and job books, cookbooks, maths as well. When I'm reading, I'm succeeding fairy tales, horror books and job books, cookbooks, maths as well. When I'm reading, I feel so free and turning pages, spending ages with friends and on my own. I love to read. I love to read. I love to read. And read and read and read. I love to read. I love to read. I love to read. And read and read and read. I love to read.
Thank you, friends. Hope the gathering has enjoyed it.
Mr. Mohandas C.S., Deputy Vice President of Ernakulam, Regional Head, Federal Bank, has arrived. Let's all rise and give him a standing ovation. How do we change the world? One random kindness at a time. For kindness is doing what you can, where you are and with what you have. Here we have the officials from the Malayalam Manorama, Akhila Kerala Balajana Sakyam, Kochi Union, Mr. Domachan Xavier, Mr. Joseph Katikar, and Mr. John P. Xavier with a small act of kindness.
With pride, I request our principal, Reverend Sister Dolly, our student representative, to kindly receive the books for the school library. Dear sirs, I assure you that this kind of gesture of yours will always be remembered and is worth more than the greatest intention. Thank you, sirs.
We are now moving into an important part of today's program, a joint venture of sponsoring newspapers for the school by Malayalam Manorama and Federal Bank. May I now request Mr. Mohandas D.S., Mrs. Reshma, Mr. Vinod V.S., Mr. Anil Kumar to kindly come forward and hand over the newspapers to our principal, Reverend Sister Dolly, our vice principal, Reverend Sister Manju, teachers of the literary club, Mr. Srinivasan, Miss Christina, Miss Annie, Miss Chinnu, and our student representatives.
Some people want it to happen. Some wish it would happen. Others make it happen because they strive and are thankful always for what they have achieved. One small step taken by Mr. Mohandas had brought him so far. Dear sir, I cordially invite you to share your thoughts with the gathering.
Good morning all. Respected principal and representatives from leading newspaper Malayalam Manorama and my Thokumpadi branch head Reshma and teachers and my dear students. First of all, day before yesterday only I got an information from our branch head stating that we are parting with the Santa Maria School for the National Reading Day celebration. So I am very delighted to be here to associate this noble function, because as all of you know, reading is the only way to improve our knowledge. So continuous reading is the best way to create talented people among our groups. So in this day, I wish all of you be a better talented, better knowledgeable through this noble juncture from our band. I'm not extending more. Wish you all the very best and thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the thought-provoking message.
All of us do not have equal talent, but all of us have an equal opportunity to develop our own. Mr. Thomason Xavier, Chief Patron of Malayalam Manorama, is a visionary who wishes to be the change and has the courage to continue his work focusing on his goals. Dear sir, I happily welcome you to give my friends a message.
സ്നേഹമുള്ളവരെ, ഇന്ന് വായനാ ദിനമാണ്. ഇന്ന് മലയാള മനോരമ ദിനപത്രവും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഫെഡറൽ ബാങ്ക് ചേർന്നുകൊണ്ട് വായനക്കളരി എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഏറ്റവും പോപ്പുലർ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു പ്രോഗ്രാം ഇവിടെ ചെയ്യുകയാണ്. വായനയുടെ പ്രസക്തിയെക്കുറിച്ച് നമ്മുടെ ബഹുമാനോട് പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ തന്നെ വളരെ ഭംഗിയായിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞു. സാറും ഇവിടെ നമ്മളോട് സൂചിപ്പിച്ചു. വായന മരിക്കുന്നു എന്നുള്ള സംശയമാണ് പൊതുവെ പുതുതലമുറയിലുള്ളവരെ സംബന്ധിച്ച് പറയുന്നത്. വായന മരിക്കുന്നില്ല, വായനയുടെ രീതി മാറിയിട്ടുണ്ടെന്ന് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. അല്ലെ, ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് ശരിയല്ലേ? അത് വായന മരിച്ചു എന്നാണോ നിങ്ങൾ പറയുന്നത്? ഇല്ല, വായനയുടെ രീതി മാറിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. പണ്ടുകാലത്ത് ഞങ്ങളൊക്കെ ബുക്ക് തുറന്ന് വായിച്ചെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങളിത് കിൻഡിൽ പോലെയുള്ള സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയറിലൂടെയാണ് വായിക്കും, ശരിയല്ലേ? അപ്പൊ വായന മരിക്കുന്നില്ല, വായനയുടെ രീതിയാണ് മാറിയിരിക്കുന്നത്. നല്ല നല്ല പുസ്തകങ്ങൾ തിരഞ്ഞ് നിങ്ങൾ വായിക്കണം. വായിച്ചെങ്കിൽ മാത്രമേ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുള്ളൂ? വളരുകയുള്ളൂ. വായിച്ചില്ലെങ്കിലും വളരും. വായിച്ചാൽ എങ്ങനെയാണ് വളരുന്നത്? വായിച്ചാൽ നമ്മൾ വിളയും. വായിച്ചില്ലെങ്കിലോ നമ്മൾ വളയും. എവിടെയാണ് വളയുന്നത്? ഇതുപോലെയുള്ള സദസ്സിലാണ്. ഇവിടെ കയറി നിൽക്കുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ കുഞ്ഞുനാളുകളിലെ വായിച്ച് മിടുക്കരായിട്ട് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് നേരെ നിവർന്നു നിന്ന് സംസാരിക്കാം. ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ ഇങ്ങനെ അപകർഷതാബോധത്തോടുകൂടി എന്തോ തെറ്റ് ചെയ്തതുപോലെ ഒന്നും അറിയാൻ വയ്യാത്തവരെ പോലെ നിന്ന് സംസാരിക്കേണ്ടി വരും. അതുകൊണ്ട് വായിച്ച് വളരുക. ഈ സംരംഭത്തിന് എല്ലാവിധ ആശംസകളും നേരുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful message. Taking a pledge reminds us of our responsibilities. To lead the pledge, I invite our head boy, Jeffin Xavier.
I request the gathering to kindly stretch out your right hand and repeat the pledge after me. Today, I stand and pledge with full faith of my ability to grow through reading and discussion. I pledge to promote the development of my country Bharat through judicious reading of books as well as digital reading and through right action. I shall read books and practice digital reading for knowledge as well as technological empowerment. I shall shine the light of knowledge gained to solve the problems I face as well as the challenges that affect my country. I realize that today we face multiple challenges, be it corruption, substance abuse, or environmental problems. I shall make reading a habit and be a solution to these challenges. I shall ensure best compliance to the legal framework of my country and shall strive for a secure and secular atmosphere. I shall strive to raise high the value of knowledge and the pride of my country with my thoughts, words and deeds.
Thank you, Jatin.
Maya Angelou once said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Let me now invite Noel George, Secretary of Literary Club, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. On this auspicious occasion of Reading Day, I stand before you filled with gratitude and appreciation for the incredible support and participation that has made this event a resounding success. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you who has contributed to this wonderful celebration on the joy of reading. First and foremost, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to Mr. Mohandas T.S., Deputy Vice President and Regional Head Ernakulam Zonal Office, Federal Bank, and Mrs. Reshma, Federal Bank Manager, Toppambadi Branch, for gracing us with your presence and sharing inspiring words. Your encouragement and emphasis on the importance of continuous growth through the reading has left a profound impact on all of us. Your dedication and commitment to promoting the love of reading among the students have made a lasting impact. I would also like to express our gratitude to our guest, Mr. Vinod V.S., Circulation Staff, Malayalam Manorama, and Mr. Anil Kumar, Malayalam Manorama Agent, for gracing us with your presence. We are truly grateful for your efforts in creating an environment that encourages exploration and learning through books. I extend a heartfelt thanks to our special guest from Baljana Sakyam, Mr. Thomachan Xavier, Malayalam Manorama, Akhila Kerala Baljana Sakyam, Kochi Union, Chief Patron, and Mr. Joseph Kattikadu, Malayalam Manorama, Akhila Kerala Baljana Sakyam, Kochi Union, Vice Patron, and Mr. John P. Xavier, Malayalam Manorama, Akhila Kerala Baljana Sakyam, Kochi Union, Main Sahakari and Program Organizer, for their contributions to our school library. Your efforts in curating an enriching collection of books and organizing various literary activities have nurtured our love for reading. We appreciate your dedication to creating a vibrant reading culture within our school community. I would also like to express my gratitude to our esteemed principal, Reverend Sister Dolly, for her visionary leadership and unwavering support. Your guidance has been instrumental in shaping our educational journey, and your belief in the power of reading has inspired us all. Thank you for fostering an atmosphere of knowledge and growth within our school. I extend my sincere thanks to our Vice Principal, Reverend Sister Manju, for her remarkable support and guidance throughout the preparation of this event. Your presence and words of encouragement have been invaluable, and we are grateful for your unwavering commitment to our growth and development. A special thanks goes to our Literary Club President, Anvita Joseph Lopez, for her warm words of welcome. I would also like to acknowledge Adya Maria of Class 9B and Eldra Jacob of Class 9A for their exceptional anchoring skills, which added an extra layer of charm to this gathering. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our dear teachers and non-teaching staff for their initiative and hard work in organizing this program. Your efforts behind the scenes have ensured the smooth execution of this event, and we are grateful for your commitment to our learning and growth. Last but not least, I would like to express my gratitude to all my fellow students. Your active participation and enthusiasm have made this event a truly memorable one. Let us continue to embrace the joy of reading and explore vast realms of knowledge that lie within books. Finally, I want to thank each and every one of you present here today. Your presence and support have made this reading day as celebration a resounding success. May the love for reading to continue to ignite our mind and guide us on our journey of lifelong learning. Thank you, dear friends, for your presence and making this event an unforgettable experience. Let us carry the spirit of Reading Day in our heart and continue to celebrate the magic of book in our life. Thank you all once again, and may the love for reading illuminate our path.
Thank you, Noel. Wherever there is a human being, there is always an opportunity for kindness, no matter how small it is. On this auspicious day, let us take a resolution to spend some time with books, as books are a uniquely portable magic. They are mirrors. Thank you.
വായിക്കണം, നമ്മൾ വായിക്കണം, വായിച്ച് വായിച്ച് ജീവിക്കണം. വായനയ്ക്കായെന്നു കൂട്ടുനിന്ന് PN പണിക്കരെ ഓർത്തിടണം. വായിക്കണം, നമ്മൾ വായിക്കണം, വായിച്ച് വായിച്ച് ജീവിക്കണം. വായനയ്ക്കായെന്നും കൂട്ടുനിന്ന് PN പണിക്കരെ ഓർത്തിടണം. വായിച്ചു വളരുക എന്നു ചൊല്ലി ചിന്തിച്ചിടാനും സന്ദേശം നൽകി. വായിച്ചു വളരുക എന്നു ചൊല്ലി ചിന്തിച്ചിടാനും സന്ദേശം നൽകി. അക്ഷര വിപ്ലവം തീർത്തുവന്ന് സാക്ഷരരായിടാൻ കൂട്ടുനിന്ന്.